everybody, this is Michelle with Creative Operation. I wanted to share with you today a project that I made that's super cute, and I'm just really happy about it. Thought that you guys might like it too. So I was watching YouTube, and I will have links down below, but Bohemian Crafting was showing what she's come up with. This is a junk journal template ink saver printable that she came up with, and it's on sale in her Etsy shop, and I ran over and I bought it, and it's really cool because it has not only like the folio, but it has all kinds of different size pockets. It has flaps, it has page flaps, all these things. Now these are the pieces that I did not actually use. I used everything else. I just had these left over, but you can see there's pocket templates and everything. So what you do is you print them out, and I printed them out on parchment paper. And then what I did was I went through my stash of printables that I had gotten a while ago from Daisy Journal Company. They're no longer available, but if you do have them in your stash, you can use them. But you can use any printable you want. And so what I did was I printed the template, the junk journal template, onto my parchment paper, and then I backed them with the printables that I had printed out just on my regular inkjet copier, and decided to make this journal. So I wanted to just share with you that. So I'm gonna give you the link to Bohemian Crafting on YouTube, and then the Etsy store where I got this, and then or get the junk journal printables, and then you can go make your own. So again, the papers are by Daisy Journal Company, which they're no longer available, but again, you can use any printable you want. But I just made this really cute little folio. So here's a label here, and then some of the labels were really long, but they didn't quite fit the width of this, and so I just cut them and made like little attachments or whatever, decorations. I'm just going to use lace to tie it shut. So what I did was I created a quad kind of folio, and on this side here with the printables, I just put the label here, but then on this side, I kind of altered one of the pockets, created a pocket on this side, and then used a label here that says relax. And then in the pocket, I have one of the file folders, and this is one of the templates, and added a little piece of ledger paper with a Tim Holtz paper clip inside. And then I used one of the pockets, I just cut it down and made a tag out of that one, and then added some coffee dyed paper from my stash. And then this was another pocket that I just created a little folder that you could journal in if you want. But that all tucks right in here. And then when you open it up, I've got the 4 panels here. So I'll start over here. On this side here, I just added a paper clip, and then this was another piece of pocket that I just created a small tag. I backed it with a little piece of the ledger paper and put that there. Here's one of the printables, the little label here. And then in this pocket, this big pocket here, I have a library card and then a piece of ledger paper that I just folded up to put in there. The second piece here, I added one of the pockets made from the template, and then in the pocket there's a ticket. Here's one of the pieces, and I just backed the parchment paper with the printables. So it's really pretty. Here's one of the tags that come in the junk journal printable, and it says this garment needs special attention. So it's super cute. Just punched a hole, added some twine, and there's the back of that. And then this was a piece of the journal paper, just a printable that I just cut and folded and glued on itself, and then just made a long tag and then added this little label up here with the twine. Then here, there's 2 flap pages that I added. And on this one, I used one of the pieces of printable just to decorate it. And then on this one, I put a pocket underneath it, and then one of the other file folders. And then again, put a couple pieces of ledger paper that I had with a paper clip, and thought that would kind of tuck in there. Then in here, another one of my coffee dyed papers. So you have kind of a secret journal spot there. And then this just goes like so. And then here's another pocket. And then in this pocket, again, another ledger paper, another library card, and then here's another of the file folders. Okay. Then decorated with a label here, and then here is one of the pockets, added the label here, and then in this pocket, another garment tag, another ledger paper that I just turned into a tag, and then I have this file folder, that, again, has another little piece of journal paper. So that's what I wanted to share with you. It was really fun to put together, and I still have, you know, plenty of room. I can add more things. But I will definitely be printing off more of these journal printables and creating this folder. It's super cute. It's really fun to make, and again, you can use all the printables you want. If you have your printables printed on heavy 8.5 by 11, you could just print the journal pieces directly onto it if you wanted to, but you do have to kind of be careful with the direction of the pieces. So probably better to print them off and then glue them onto your paper as you wish. So that's what I ended up doing, and I ended up cutting a few and placing them in various spots so I could get the right images that I wanted on the pieces. So that's what I wanted to share with you today. I hope you go check it out. It was really fun to make, and used up this paper collection that I had in my stash. So thanks for watching. Have a great day, and I will see you again soon. Bye-bye.